Right, here we are. Another chance to say goodbye. It's Thursday. Why not? I just wanted to come and draw. Can you hear the horn in the distance? That's the train horn. It's calling y'all home. Down to hell, where we belong. Some of us, anyways. I like to draw. What can I say? Too much shadow there. Oh, yeah. I can't even count how many producers I have looking at me from behind the 6-foot thick glass before me, with their notepads and their lab coats, and their sweet ass cars and their scapegoats. The devil? So far, so. Do you hear the child? Do you hear the child off in the distance? Do you? Sometimes they scream very loudly. I am with friend, everybody. I am with person. Whether or not they want to talk is up to them. But by God, they shall have the right. Just as if anybody else is so far. 0. 0 for 0. But that's just the nook and the cranny of it. Mostly cranny. If anybody has some good recipes for some good crannies, let me know, because I'm all over that. Like a wretched, weaselly little bugger. Pooping up a storm, last time I checked. None of us had worms. I do. Worms in my holes, I've got worms in my holes. I've got worms out of control. That's a loud train horn. And that's why I take Art Guard. It kills those art worms, regardless of whether you want them to or not. You take one of these and you turn into a normie for at least 2 to 3 days. Absolute normie. Hello, Nicholas. Would I ever consider selling my art? Would I? Is that a question? Nicholas, where do you come from? Tell me the truth, and I will answer your question. It's been a long time since I've been asked that, and I have to think of something clever. And I'm buying time, so I'm asking again. Where are you from, Nicholas? Who sent you? Who sent you? I mean, why, you got $5? I mean, this thing's for sale. I mean, seriously, $5. I mean, that'll put some gas in my tank, buddy. I mean, does the clock fly at noon? Think very deeply and long about what you're going to tell me, mate. For I don't take kindly to strangers around here. Except for the ones that pay $5 per piece, if you know what I mean. Around these parts we draw. We don't talk about money. We don't talk about life. We don't talk about nothing. We just draw Nicholas, you're from Georgia. Well, how about them? How about them Georgians? Huh? Huh? Georgia's a beautiful time and place this year. Georgia! Georgia! I'm sure that's a place we all would long to be in right now, Nicholas. Did I answer your question? Can't remember if I did or not. Or was I just jib-jabbing? I think I was just smack-jabbing around here. Smacking me cheeks. Being all rude in front of me visitors. My friends. Georgia. I would actually really like to visit Georgia. That's where they filmed. They film a lot of stuff there. That's where Walking Dead was filmed. And Joaquin Phoenix. I think, where is that? In Arizona. I can't remember. You've been watching me throw this for the last 2 weeks? Oh, okay, cool, yeah. I thought I recognized the name. I mean, it's Nicholas. It's not like, But it's more like, it's more than a name that I recognize. It's like a vibe. Can you go live on YouTube right now on your phone? I'm talking to a friend of mine. I actually have a guest visitor. Do you want to tell us your name, or do you want to make up a name, sir? Do you have a name? Who are you?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That is quite a question. It's quite a loaded question. I'm with my. I used to tell stories about you on here.
Oh.
And when I, oh yeah, oh,
All right.
yep, all of them.
Okay.
No, I don't know. I don't know if anybody these days would remember around, summer of last year, because I would be like, I've been looking for my friend over and over. There's like several times like I would come in here and talk about you. I was worried about you. And now my friend is actually in this room right now, and I thought I used to come on here crying, thinking I was never gonna see him again and shit.
Yeah, you
And here you are.
found me.
I would laugh and cry. I mean, I would cry, laugh. It's mostly laugh and cry, but I would cry poop. In that order, disorder. But yeah, if you could, you can see people, you can comment too or something, maybe if you have an account. But
I don't.
oh, that's lame. It'd be much cooler if you did. Georgia Peaches, yes sir, yes sir, I believe it. Excuse me. So right now, everybody, I'm just kind of filling in the gaps. That's what I do. That's what I said, and I'm here to do it. And I'm gonna say it again. I sound like a god dang rooster. Maybe like a rooster cogburn. I don't even know what that means. Some kind of book. Yeah, some kind of John Wayne film. I'm only saying that, Matt, because there's like Nicholas, for example, is writing me, and so I don't know if you know that I'm talking to somebody on the chat, but
I get it.
yeah, but you can, if you wanted to look too. There's 6,000 people watching me right now. Wait, no, wait, hold on. No, it's just a 6. The only 6. There's 6 million people watching me right now, dude.
6
million.
It's like,
That's a lot more than 6.
I don't know how to get on your thing.
All you have to do is search for my channel, which is area code 911 34. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying if
go and
I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna draw on here too. Thanks, Nicholas. Appreciate it, man. You be careful out there. Be safe, and kill a zombie for me if you come across one. Right in the god dang head. All right. I'm not gonna get all biblical, but yeah, aim for the head. Everybody knows that. Be safe, be sound, and aim for the head. I'm not gonna finish the beard on this one. Look at this little beardo. What are you doing over here, little beardo? I'm just gonna put the finishing touches on beardo here. A beardo. Beardo, why have you filled my burrito with food and frizzy little hair? Oh, well, I don't want to talk about it 'cause I'm Beardo. He's got sass to him, doesn't he? Look at that sassy little tusk-wearing Beardo. Oh, no, yeah, no, turn. Never. One time, somebody came out here playing my live feed, and they left without a head. It wasn't me. It was the door. It was really short, and they walked out too fast, knocked their head right off them shoulders. Can't help everybody, friends, but you can help yourself. That's for darn sure. You just gotta think deep. You gotta reach for the sky and aim for the hills. I often remember dreams that I had as a youngster, and how they'd fill me with magic. And that's why when I saw magic, and when I saw it being performed in front of me little baby eyes, I just assumed that the whole world was full of magic, and not just certain people, and certain places for that matter. So I took it upon myself to learn the ways of magic from a very, very early age. From the dawning of the man and the Aquarius design, from the stars written in the pyramids below. Constellations spelt our names back then, friends. We spilled our guts. And we spilt blood. And that blood, that tasted pretty good for a while. I mean, you can live on it until it tastes like shit. And then you know you've got to keep going, you've got to move on. You've got to move on sometimes. You got to drink blood elsewhere. You got to move on, otherwise it gets stale. It gets, you know what that means? It coagulates. You can't have that. Isn't it enough that we waste our lives away? We shouldn't waste the very precious thing that keeps us living, not the blood, the sweet, precious blood. Anyways, what were we talking about? What were we guys? What was Kung Fu? We were talking about Kung Fu movies a little bit ago. Jet Li movies and stuff. Hey, Matthew.
Hi. Oh.
Oh my gosh. That's meta. That's very meta. You're right. Well, I'm just saying because sometimes there's an actual bloke that comes on. His name is Matthew. I take it that he's a mathematician. You know, otherwise he wouldn't be called Matthew. I think you have to have a certain doctorate to be called Matthew. Am I correct? Because you are a Matthew. Did it cost you anything? Do you have to have a kind of degree, a pedigree?
Cost me my family.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you went right for the jugs. You went right for me jugs. You bastard. No, you're right. Which can cost us all in the end, didn't it? That's exactly right. Well, I'll have more blood ice cream for you. Blood clot ice cream on the way out. You can have a second portion. The dogs are gonna love you. Would you mind mowing me lawn before I go? Are you there?
Hello?
Is anybody there? It's the best kind of ice cream there is. Easy to make. Simple. Simple like a pimple. All you've got to do is ride the clock down the street like a robot, doing the dance of shame, walking the halls of fame. Blood clot ice cream everywhere, on my face, in my mouth. Blood clot ice cream in my hair, in my house, under my blouse. Don't laugh. It's not funny.
No, there was a mouse.
Ew! I saw it. It looked funny. Had a funny look on its face. That was a cheeky little mouse. Look at him go. He's still dancing over there. Little mouse on the floor. little mouse on the front porch. Little bastard, I'm going to eat you for dinner if I catch you again. For I'm a cat and you're a rat and we're all gonna die again. Everybody's looking for somewhere to go, which I believe it's true. You're a little rat and I'm gonna eat the piss out of you. The piss out of you. La 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 la. Well, it goes on. It goes on and on. And it gets quite difficult after that, so I can't play because I'm missing 2 fingers. You obviously got to be able to play a G major if you got more than 1 finger. Never did last that long anyways. Okay, everybody. Look at the hole. Appreciate the love tonight, friends. Appreciate the love. You know, we've all kind of been there. We've all kind of done that, and you know, you didn't have to stop by. You didn't have to say hi, but you did. Nice, and I appreciate it. We all do. Here at Story Grub Draws, we have lots of different opinions on what art is and like what it means to be an artist. Ha. Sometimes. Whoa.
Sorry, it's just the spelling a little bit.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You just joined the club. You don't know the ins and outs. Mostly the ins right now. It's mostly the ins for you right now until you try to get out, and then it gets quite difficult.
Yeah.
But the front gate's always open if you're feeling frisky. I don't recommend it though. We have snipers. Anyways, we also have people baking scones right now, for example. No big whoop. There's a balance here. With art, there is always a schmart. And it is open 24/7.
24/7 is great.
You know who I wish I could have met earlier in life and like hung out with? Is Parker Posey. seems like she has, I don't know. I always thought that her sense of humor. She has a good sense of humor. Parker, is that her name? Parker Posey? Yeah, Parker.
I don't know.
Or is it Posey? Parker Posey. Do you know who that is?
Parky Posey.
Parky, yeah.
Parky Posey.
Parkier. Posier. Ooh.
Parky Posey.
Posey.
That's how you say it.
Exactly.
Hey, Parky Posey.
Parsi Posey.
Almost.
I'm tripping up a little.
I'll take that.
Oh shit! Earthquakes, everybody. Sorry, it's California. Hold on. Oh my gosh.
Wow,
Oh,
that was a big...
you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Whew.
Jeez, Louise.
Yeah?
No, sorry, Louise. Just go back to sleep. Jesus, she hears everything. She still has good ears after all these years.
Ugh.
I have tried to sell her many a broken old lemony old cars over the years, and she still manages to sniff me out. It is quite remarkable. It always gets really quiet in here after I laugh. I don't know what that means, but I'm ready to find out. Tonight's the night, friends. I'm glad you tuned in. I'm tuning out. I should have been a cheerleader. I missed it by a few years, didn't I, Matthew? Are you itching to go outside or something?
No.
You're not? Okay. I was gonna say there's probably a bat outside.
Bat.
And a baby.
Okay.
We just watched the weirdest movie on Netflix. What was it called? Shadow on the Sky or something like that? Or in the Cloud. Shadow in the Cloud. It was the strangest movie. It was actually kind of, it was like better than I thought it was going to be actually. But it was once you find out what it's all about, it's like, oh, it's about this and this. Two absolutely ridiculous things. And scenarios. Two absolutely ridiculous scenarios that have nothing to do with the name of the movie.
Well, they should have really explained that girl's powers, how she could walk on and withstand gravity
and the G winds, the G forces.
The G forces. They
Well,
should have just explained it, but they left it all out.
yeah.
So,
Because at first it did seem like it was going to be a very supernatural. It seemed more supernatural, that she was hiding the package and stuff, and
yeah.
I thought that was going to be connected to that thing on the outside, like it was after that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was drawn
She
to
started
it.
acting badass.
But what was on? What was on
the?
Remember they said that there was plastic. She said there was plastic on the wheel though. Before they got on, it's like, what the hell was the plastic? It was either the bat or it was a piece of plastic, because otherwise it would look like, the gremlin thing. She would have said, "Hey, what's that gremlin doing over there on the wheel well?" Instead of like, "Hey, what's that hunk of plastic?" You know what I mean? What was that? I don't. What? There were so many weird parts in that movie, dude.
The movie was excellent.
It just kept getting weirder and weirder towards the end too. Oh my gosh.
And that you mean by stupider and stupider?
Yeah, because it was kind of creepy at first and very claustrophobic and stuff, with her being in that little turret or whatever, you know.
Well, I like that bat was half claymation and some really weak.
At first, it looked it actually looked pretty good at first in a few spots.
The tongue.
It looks kind of creepy. It did look like that Twilight Zone though. It would have
what I
been
thought they were
cool
doing.
if it was that instead of what it was. You know what I mean? Because that gremlin was creepy, and that'd be because it was like a sort of like a tripped out version of that, plus this other random thing. It's like, I've had it with these babies on this plane.
Goddamn babies on this goddamn
I've had it with these gremlins ripping parts off my plane.
and these babies.
I'm trying not to give away spoilers in case somebody was wanting to see it, so don't say. I already said gremlin. Gremlin.
Well, it was a bat, so.
It wasn't, and I guess it was, huh? Because it did have like wings.
It was a bat.
I guess we're saving everybody the need to see this thing. Oh my gosh.
I don't think anybody.
Shadow on the moon.
Shadow
Clouds.
the down with baby egg.
Baby on board. Yeah, baby egg.
Baby on board. Baby on board edition.
Bats and babies.
Well, where they show the baby little more than twice. Because they showed it at the beginning, then they show it at the end. Then they cover it.
Then they're like shaking it and throwing it around. The gremlin gets it. Yeah.
Gunshots firing by.
I know. It's like.
And then
And it's just chilling in there without, just like it's just, like it wouldn't have poop all over it and stuff like that, you know?
Poop all over the face. And plus, there's no holes in the. Jesus Christ.
I know, and the holes, the vent that was there would have been covered up by her blankets. Because the way they should have been higher than the way they were. And like, plus if the thing is upside down, she would have been going face first on the lid and stuff. Like, it's not like, it was like going upside down and shaking, and the gremlin had it. It was outside the airplane in like G-force winds and like negative degree weather, and the baby's just like. It's like, no, the baby would be like, oh, I mean, dude, I don't want to say it, but somebody's got it.
Somebody's got to say it. The baby be dead.
The baby be gone.
There's a doornail. It would have, you know what? It would have been outside. It would have sleeped through the breathing hole. It would.
Hello, you are. It looks like sucking the air out from the. Where am I from? That's a loaded question, bro. Where, I come from the ocean, bro. I come from dry land. I come from the sea. I come from the sand. I come from green grass. I come from Ohio. I come from Missouri and Antarctica, yo. All over the place. I just like to rap. I'm a rap battle artist. Yo, snap back. Sometimes I just like to freestyle like that, dude. That's all. I'm from California. Does that answer your question? California all the way. Let's go surfing, bro. I'm sorry. I'm just being silly because I for the first time not well I had my mom out here before, but I'm not alone out here. I thought that the moon base was I thought that I was alone and somehow somebody just popped through the vents and I don't even have you ever seen that movie Pandorum? It's basically just like that so far. He came right out of the air ducts and I didn't even know we had air ducts. Ducats. But he fell right through like a slimy little bitch and now he's in here with me. He's growing up to be a good little boy. And I'm really scared. I'm terrified. You're welcome, buddy. And he keeps calling me Papa. And I don't know how to take that. I've been here alone on this rock for 39 years. Ain't nobody called me Papa in a long time. Anyways. Hey, Terry, now that there's somebody else in the room, are we allowed more air? Sorry, we can only squeeze out what you guys are already taking. That's already a lot. Oh man, come on now. Come on, Terry, just give us some more air. Nope, sorry, it's not in the contract, sorry. Damn, man. We're just trying to breathe down here and whatnot. It's kinda hard to breathe, man. Well, sorry, you breathed up a lot of air the other day. You were laughing and just having a good old time in there. Nope, sorry. We gave you more water than usual. Just soak up the water and drink the oxygen out of the water. Man, there's like puddles on the floor, man. We don't want to be drinking salty water off the whatever. I'll just draw. Take my mind off everything.
Did you get a haircut?
Did I get a haircut? I always get haircuts every day. Terry's the producer, everybody. I don't know if you know that, but he pays me in gold chains.
Why do you say
and broken pearl necklaces. What's that?
Sorry, Terry.
It's okay there, friend. What were you gonna say?
I just wanted to know.
Yeah.
Why you were saying his first and last name on
the Oh.
Or that's just his first name.
Well, sure.
It's not Terry.
No, it's Terry.
Oh.
His last name is Reese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Terry.
I thought that's what you were getting at. He's a good man. He's got me where I am. He's gotten me kind of famous. And there's this thing called infamous, where it's I infamous. And all you have to do, he said, that's how you just become famous. You say that to yourself about 20 times a night before you go to sleep or until you fall asleep. And it's not infamous. It's
infamous.
That way you're saying you're subconsciously telling your utter soul, your comedic soul, your bread and butter. You're soaking it down to the flesh and bone. You're telling yourself that I am famous, I am famous, I am famous. And then you keep going that route for about 30 years. And one day you wake up and you are infamous. You're infamous. It doesn't make any sense right now, but it will someday. You just got to keep at it.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I did.
And that's how I learned how to draw, too.
Oh.
Yeah.
I kept doing
it's my bread and butter.
I kept doing something like that. And guess where I ended up?
College?
Close.
What? How?
Homeless.
Oh, okay.
Close.
Wait, are you?
Enough to call
okay, close. I thought you were talking about needing clothes. I thought you said clothes, like let's go shopping. I'm down to go shopping anytime, anywhere. Some gun. The world is our oyster. All you got to do is know where to get the right clothes. Sometimes life is about closure too, and then you can move on.
Yeah.
And you can find the freedom to truly be yourself. Make yourself happy. And then make others happy from there. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Kicking in already. Just go feed the... I was going to say something about like a stuffed teddy or something like that, but that would have been kind of weird.
A little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, last time I was on the Oregon Trail. That was last time.
What kind of oysters you talking about, vegan dolls? Hey, man, how you doing? You're finally out of school for the year. Holy moly. You better get back in there, girl. You gotta learn some stuff. Gotta learn all there is to learn. When I get wait, you're going into your junior year? Well, you be careful out there. Welcome to your summertime. I wrote a song about it. It was really annoying, but it does go like this, kind of. Hold on now. Summer, summer, summertime. It's so fun in the summertime. Summer, 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 summertime. Is it a crime to enjoy the time of the summertime? Summertime of the summertime. And all that stuff. Something like that. It's an old song my grandma used to sing.
I remember that.
I know you do. Yeah. You were in the bunk right next door the whole time in the house with the... listening to our lullabies every night. Go on, Grandma. Used to put us all to sleep. Some of my viewers remember that as well. I played some reruns out here. Back when I was stuck in the bathroom with the actual runs. I just put on the old classics. And people can just watch whatever they want and figure out what they're gonna figure out. Hell, that's what they're gonna do anyways. An oyster. I run a charity for oysters with no clothes. I've read that like 20 times now, and it cracks me up every single time.
The first time I heard it, so
It's pretty good.
yeah.
Huh? Yeah. Some kind of egg in the eye. Oh, the wind blew it over. I think some of us are, Hugo. Some of us definitely are. Major deuce. Is that for your arms?
Yeah.
I think that's something that I need.
You do that. They have different, not weights, but tension.
Mm-hmm.
You do your legs too, like that. But I found it outside gym I work out at. I took it. Someone left it there because they didn't want it, of course, and so they just left it. And so no.
Cool.
You know what's even cooler than that? what's even cooler than that? You don't? No. Something.
Little legs. Am I drawing eating spaghetti? Oh yeah, it's always spaghetti.
Mama's spaghetti?
No.
Oh.
God damn. Just a little angry person. Little beard. Another little beard. We shouldn't dwell in the well of darkness.
Don't dwell in the well.
Do not dwell in the well of dark souls. That came out of nowhere. I didn't say anything for a long time, and then I'm like, don't go in the well. It's just the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah, well.
Besides the fact that I don't close my eyes for long periods of time, and my eyes just start burning like crazy.
They're gonna pop
Especially
out of your head.
when the wind pops in the window like that. It's gonna slap me upside the willy. The one-eyed Willy. Was that his name? In Goonies?
Yeah.
Yeah, One-Eyed Willy.
His ship.
One-Eyed Willy. I'm surprised they haven't like capitalized off that too and made like a prequel to that. How I'm sure they're planning on doing one with the old cast or like redoing it eventually.
Didn't
Anyways,
they do that already?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Or
sorry.
it's not in the works. I was gonna burp. That's why I did that. I didn't want.
They did that already.
I didn't do that to sound cool.
Oh.
Yeah, to think I knew it all.
But my voice got higher.
You certainly did. No, they didn't. They were talking about doing it, but you know, I bet you anything they would do like a prequel or something to show at least for a little bit. They would show you how he got there or something like in that.
Aren't some of those guys dead? Those actors? Like most of them gone.
No, they're all. Yeah, I can't think of one of them that is
One of
dead.
them is Cypher, right?
Who?
Cypher.
Cypher?
Remember
Oh
that
yeah.
actor? Isn't that the
Joey Peccatelli or something like that.
No, te belito.
You're not in Kansas anymore.
Eh.
Yeah, he's in it. Like, I don't know about his brother. That's it. You know, the old lady's gone. You know,
Yeah.
but obviously but I don't even know why they would want to do anyone with all them, dude. They're all like, what would the? Because it just seems like such a stupid cash grab. I mean, everything is like that now. Where
Tina.
they're still alive. We got to do a movie with them before they die. It just seems so freaking desperate, and sometimes just
Is
leave
Cyndi
things
Lauper
alone.
Still alive?
Cyndi Lauper.
She does a song in.
Oh. Well, I think she's still alive. Yeah, she's definitely still alive.
Oh.
Definitely,
She
she's.
was in it.
I think she's in the house eating pizza.
Oh, that was her. Jesus.
Man, she's around still, but yeah, I've seen like you know, they're all just. Why would I want to see Corey Feldman in a movie too? Like another one of those. Like, there's just no way the studios are gonna bank on that. And like,
Well,
Sean,
they did the Karate Kid.
Karate Kid, but that's on like Netflix or something. Like a TV. It's a TV show.
Yeah.
That's different than like throwing a lot into like, because you don't have to spend a lot to do a pilot, because they always do a pilot, and I guarantee you they did a pilot of that and everybody loved it because there was still, I think Ralph Macchio still has some like passion behind it too, you know, and there's part of it's probably written well.
It
You
is
know.
good.
Yeah, okay,
you
there you
seen
go. No, I haven't.
You
But
should
but
watch it.
that's why I would assume why it's successful too, because it has to be, in my opinion, it has to be well written, and it has to be, the people involved have to be like into it. You know what I mean? And you have to like feel that. Because there's all these other things like Indiana Jones, where it's like, dude, he obviously doesn't want to be doing these stupid movies, man. Yeah, and it's just, what he's doing is literally impossible. Like, what for an 80-something-year-old man to be doing these things that he's, you know what I mean? And it just reaches a point where you're like, okay, guys, like
No
you've
one
done
cares.
enough. You've done enough. Just like, they have to like ruin everything now. Whereas like, again, it's like, it just seems like really desperate and cheesy.
Yeah.
When it is, and when it's not, you can tell. Like, because Top Gun, I didn't see that, but I heard it was really good too.
It's
You know.
not, dude.
I heard that it was really good. I haven't seen it. Probably will never see it, but.
No, it's boring. But
But my point is that sometimes they work. It wasn't a remake,
well, like,
but it was just like sometimes they're successful sequels years later. But
yeah.
you can tell the difference between when they're just doing a cash grab and, you know what I mean, when it just feels forced.
Yeah.
And yeah, they do that with everything, and it's just, it's so sad. And there's just nothing new.
Well,
And
that's
wait,
like Tom. He's doing the last Mission Impossible because he can't do anything.
Yeah, it's like
anymore.
Mission Impossible, the very possible ending, maybe.
His last movie.
Yeah,
Ever.
the third scene. He's gonna be in like cryo sleep, like still doing Mission Impossible. There's a fracture in his tank, sir. Oh, you better wake him up. Ian, wake up. My fart melted the ice, sir. That would be a movie maybe worth watching, but
I mean, it's your first gonna melt the ice. Yeah.
But then the mummy thing that he did a few years ago was like really bad. Like, oh my gosh,
That sucked?
they were trying to do
I
some
s-
like they were trying to start like a dark, what do you call it, a dark universe with like all those like universal monsters and stuff, like the Mummy and the Invisible Man and Frankenstein's monster,
I saw the like last kind
the
of
Wolfman,
Wolfman.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, like those characters, and then they just ruined it. They just like they threw it all. They were trying to
The
create
mummies
because
he did sucked.
oh yeah, dude, it's so
I remember it being
it's
tight.
so just
I remember it being badass.
really. It's very very and a lot of the times like
No, just kidding.
a lot of the times
Fine,
these
yeah.
movies aren't, it's not that they're even that, it's not that the people that are making it are that bad or whatever, but the studios, like people will have like a vision and they'll have like an idea and like they'll need this much money, but they have to compromise with like the producers and the studios, and the studios ultimately, like most of the time, have like a lot, well, they have a law to say what they put in movies, and they'll just go in and gut movies out, and take out everything that made them, feasible and everything, and put in all this, schmucky schmuck stuff, and seal it up and put it out here on a platter, and be surprised when people aren't interested in it. It's
Well,
just it's a weird.
probably an editing thing, right?
No, I'm talking about like like with Marvel and all these big studios too. Like with they'll come in and like as Superman versus Batman and all these when
Yeah.
those big movies were happening. Like the studio got involved and made they like Zack Snyder got pushed out of something, and they got like Joss Whedon in there to write and finish up the writing and did all these rewrites and reshoots and stuff, like millions and millions of dollars worth of changes, like
Yeah.
which happens all the time. But I'm talking about like specifically when studios get involved, they get in they get in the way of an artist and their vision. You know what I mean? Because they go in there and be like, no, it needs more romance, it needs more comedy, it has to be more like a Marvel movie, and so it just ruins it for like independent filmmakers. Plus, it's already hard to get that kind of money.
Okay.
But what were we gonna say?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
You were trying to interrupt me to say something, and now you're not saying it.
Just kidding. I was just kidding. I wasn't saying anything.
Okay.
I was just joking. I was trying to be a
devil's advocate.
yeah. But it didn't work because I didn't have anything to say after.
Hey, Luna. Well, yeah, I need to use that thing.
Use it then.
No, not right now.
No, use it or lose it.
Oh, come on. I have a visitor.
Messages. We'll be right back.
This machine crashed in my backyard. It was this big silver orb. And out popped this frickin' dude.
Yeah.
And he's been hanging out in my garage ever since.
I don't care.
Yeah, I did call them. I called the Moonbase Titans. I called everybody
I
that
don't care
knew
who
me.
you called.
Oh shit! I think I'm making him angry. We were talking about movies, and he always gets. It's you don't. That's what you don't talk about with aliens. You don't talk about religion. You don't talk about piss, and you don't talk about whatever the hell we were talking about. Movies, I guess. Because before he got here, I was talking about movies just fine, and then he crash landed on my lawn, and then we started talking about drones, and then all hell broke loose. Here we are. We're almost out of bubble gum. Almost. Don't laugh like a sprinkler. Not on film, because they'll track you. Because I don't know if you know this or not, but when you do that, you do Morse code. You're doing.
I know. That's why I'm doing it.
You're trying. You're trying to
Yeah.
attract the demons?
Jesus.
That's what everybody's talking about. The freaking demons. You demonic little freak. It's true. Sorry, everybody. I had to shut the demons out. They were trying to get in. Have a long day ahead of me tonight. It's gonna be a long night day. Sometimes, in order to ward off the demons and the angels alike, you've gotta start small. You gotta think about the good things. You gotta kick out the jams. You gotta kick out those jams. And you gotta do what you gotta do to set it right with your own heart. Give yourself a little hug from me. I'm just trying to connect these little lines down here, is all. Making friends with the empty spaces on this whole here paper here. Hey, thank you for all those likes, by the way. 10 lackaroos? Oh my golly. I swear, I wasn't going to eat no beef sandwiches today, but I think I just might now. Hey, darling.
Yeah?
We got 10 lackaroos over here.
Oh, that's great, darling.
See, my wife loves that kind of stuff. Isn't that just some positive stuff for some of these really nice people on the YouTubes over here?
Oh, yeah, darling. That's great.
Yeah, she's a handful of pancakes, that thing. I love my darling wife. It's just me and her up here, raising all the cattle, raising all the goats, and all those raising hell all together.
I like raisins.
Raisins are pretty good. We have a raisin farm just down the street. If you ever know what you gotta do, you gotta be handy with the metal, if you know what I mean, earn a keep.
That's where you've been raising all those cattle?
All
All them sheep?
No, just the raisins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They come off the vine like little raisinettes.
Ah.
We covered them with chocolates pre-vined. Yeah, we pre-chocolate the vine, and then they grow out. They grow out inside the chocolate naturally, organically.
You mean it was pre-vine?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, sir.
Huh.
I would never lie to you.
I would never think.
Believe me, I know.
Oh, I knew that.
Everybody knows which way the wind blows around here, buddy.
I was not in here because it's
Hot as hell. It is hot as hell in here. Hot as Hades.
How did she close the window?
She was trying to get out. There's a moth, a big fat moth was on the other side, and she was like, a matter of time before she jumped out the freaking window. I had to close it. Hope everybody's having a wonderful night tonight. Whoever wrote all of that, can I? What is that? Is that Russian? It looks cool, but I can't read what you wrote.
Is there a 3?
I can't read what you wrote. I can't read what you wrote.
I can't hear what you said. Cause I'm
living rent free in your head. Well, you said it, not me. Son of a gun. Living on down on the side of the road.
eviction notices.
Living there. Sometimes you just gotta sing a lullaby to yourself and the future self. That way, the past version of yourself can get to sleep.
Listen to me now, future self. Lullaby.
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 If you're on the road, shut your eyes, darling. Let's go to sleep. Do not listen to this song if you are sleeping or whilst driving, traveling. Even if you're walking, don't listen to this. It will put you to sleep. Close your eyes, darling. Step 1 foot at a time. Gently close your eyes and nod off to sleep. Do not listen to this while you're driving.
Listen to the road, girl. You mean?
Listen to the rhythm of the sleepy old road beneath those tires, darling.
Beep, beep, beep.
And beep, bop, boop. Go to sleep, darling. Don't listen to this. That would probably work on me. It's working on me. I'm getting tired. What do you want to be when you grow up? I'm asking you, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to be a.
I'm not asking my freaking cat.
Oh, I thought
I
you
mean,
were-
she's told me before. I already know. She wants to be a bigger cat. That's all.
You want to be a big cat?
She just
You
wants
like
to be-
that.
Yeah, she wants to be bigger.
She like that. Oh, you want to work? Oh, you got it.
My cat eats rubber bands. Can't have rubber bands around my cat. She learned it from watching me.
She likes it. Look at that.
She's got crazy little hands. She uses her she opens them up like they're, little human hands.
Demon hands. Get it, demon hand. Oh, you got it. You got it. Oh, don't break it. Don't break it. Oh. I think I got it for free. You got it. You got it. Ow, 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 ow. You let go right now. Right now. Oh, that's stuck on there. Well, she's got a new finger. Rubber band finger.
Oh, she loves it. Here, I'm gonna show everybody my cat. Oh man, there she is.
That's still good.
She's my good kitty.
Uh-huh.
It's my Abigail.
Sorry, I didn't mean.
It's okay, sweetie. Ow. Hello, Mango. Kitty cat on the ground. Kitty cat makes no sound. Distract her with love and glory as she lays down on the green carpet.
Caratore. No.
I had some. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about her story. There she goes. Don't look back. Kitty cat, break my heart. Yeah. Don't look back. Kitty cat, kitty That was amazing. Do you think she understood what we were saying? I mean, it was quite obvious. Seemed like she was, her little ears were puckered up. And there's also this one. I was a kitty, a calico kitty, living in the city, a kitty city. I almost had it.
Living in the city.
Kitty,
Pretty
kitty.
shitty.
Living in them, no, a kitty city. All right. Well, I'm gonna say goodnight, everybody. It's been an hour. It's been an hour of power, love, glory, justice, renewal, and recycling. And I do appreciate the company. And I definitely definitely appreciate the gold. And the money. And the pimps and the hoes and all that stuff. Mostly the cars and the burgers. Link is in the description. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to tip the waiter on the way out and cut yourself some slack, because you know we all love you. We're all here for you, and we like talking to you. We like thinking about you. We like singing about you. There goes my goddamn cat. Look at her go. I hate to let you go. Watch you wave and stuff. So that's about that. And no more cat, no more fun. Everybody's out, and let's get the job done. All right. You know I love ya. Luna, if you're there, you have a wonderful night, baby. Pick up a banana.